Welcome nanotras and engineers. Today we are going to set up probably one of the most dangerous and infamous SuperMatter setup. Are you asking yourself why are we doing it? The answer is simple, because it's fun and spicy. So grab an hazmat suit and a rapid pipe dispenser, and let's do it. I call this setup reduced loop, because we are going to rearrange the pipes in such a way as to make the feedback loop as small as possible. This setup is a fast reactive one. If you are going to change the cooling gas inside, it will go into circulation incredibly fast, thus making it scary and dangerous. This is a very jumpy setup. We start by linking the vents and scrubber pipes, like this. And then we are going to remove all the extra pipes in the room. Removing this filter is crucial. You will need a straight pipe here, or the engine is not going to work. The next step is to remove all the pumps and replace them with pipes. What you are seeing is a possible solution. Here I'm coloring the pipes, just to make it nicer to the eye. It is definitely not needed. Here I'm removing the extra manifolds and connectors. We are going to use the orange pipes to introduce new gases in the core. I'm rearranging the waste pipes to accommodate the setup. We are now removing these pipes and devices, because they are not needed in this setup. This is the heart of the whole setup. We are going to place down 2 filters, and then we will link the filtered output of the loop back in the green pipes, and we are going to feed the waste output to the red pipes. More or less like this. This is what it should look like. So after thinking a bit, I decided to add a filter just in case I need to remove some gases. The thing I want to point out is that in another layer I put a manual valve that is always open. You can also use a pipe, but it is very important that it is not a pump. In another layer there must be a way for the gases to flow back. It is critical in order to avoid the crystal delamination. If you want to be safe, just leave the pipe like it was initially intended. So set the two devices to filter back in your cooling gas, in this case nitrogen. It is important that the two filters are filtering the same gas, or it will not work. We are now going to set up the atmospherics of the engine. This may heavily depend on your station code. The ideal internal core pressure, if you are using CO2 as cooling gas, is about 100 kilopascal, but I'm setting it to be a little bit higher than that, because usually a lower value is kept than the one set. Just to be extra safe, start on vents external 35 kilopascal and go a little bit higher every time it stabilizes. If you go over 5000 of relative EER, bad things will happen. And remember to set the scrubbers to siphon and extended range. Grab 1 or 2 nitrogen canisters from Atmos and wrench them down after you check the engine for the umpteenth time. Look at the crystal monitoring program on the top right. There is only nitrogen, so we set it up correctly. This is a trick they taught me. By using disposal pipes it is possible to stack as many emitters as you want. Just follow what I'm doing. I really don't know how to explain it, so here it is. When working with this many emitters, just press Alt and then click on the tile. On the top right you will see what there is on said tile. When you are ready, just turn them all on, and there you have it. One of the most scary engine setup I have ever made. We are now going to add some CO2, and we will push the engine to its limit. It can safely work under 5000 of relative EER, but going higher it will make it delaminate, so I'm setting the orange pipe pump to be under 600 kilopascal. Remember to set the filters to filter back in CO2, and to turn off the emitters. We will use them later to make it delaminate. Remember that in order to have a safe engine, vents should be on external 100 kilopascal. Here I'm pushing it a little bit by using a higher value. And now we wait for it to go higher on relative EER. And here we go. We reached our meter. Going higher than this is dangerous. So we are going higher to make it delaminate. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode of Dangerous Engine Setups.